Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hey, Witchy Nicole. Boy, the last week has been pretty stressful. All right. I was going to go live the other day, but I didn't want to counter stream someone. I didn't want to start trouble, so I just decided to postpone my live. But hey, Tracy. Well, Witchy, I could be doing better, but under the circumstances. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Don K. So, I want to address something before we start. All right. So, hey, Lycan. Hey, Jamie. So, for the last few weeks, yeah, you're getting it back. You know why. So, so for the last so many weeks, few weeks, Natasha's has been back. All right. Now, I'm just gonna say this. All right. I don't care if anyone goes over to Natasha's. All right. I'm not here to tell anyone where they can and can't go. I'm not here to tell people who they can and can't be friends with. However, I've been seeing some things around these parts that have been very, very concerning to me. All right. And I'm not going to keep my mouth shut on this. All right. So I know a lot of you go over to Nikki's too. So I'm just going to, so I made a poll this week and it wasn't directed towards one particular person. And I asked, hey, Kendra. So I asked the question, if two people are not getting along, so to speak, two people, should they be in chat, getting involved, or should they get up on someone's panel? So I wanted to know what standard I should follow regarding Nikki. Hey, Dave. I wanted to know what standard I should use because I was seeing some quite hypocritical behavior. All right. I was seeing some hypocrisy. So I got an answer in the comments. Well, it didn't seem to be much of an issue for that person, was it? They can go right over to Natasha's and drag that person and fully participate. Because they had a little issue. So what did I do? I went up on Nikki's panel to support her when she was having an issue. But that person got very, very upset at me. Very upset. And he says, how dare you? In my mind, how dare you sit there and go at me with one of your double standards. I'm only going by your standard. I'm only going by your damn standard. All right? And don't you dare. All right? Don't you fucking dare say, well, I'm not coming back until you stop talking about Natasha. 100%, Jamie. $100. But it was and I'm not going to sit here and support Natasha. All right? When she doesn't follow the law on her own channel, she has an issue with Jamie here. I'm not asking Natasha to like Jamie. I'm not asking everyone that I talk to like him. All right? What I'm asking is don't sit there and broadcast his nudes and then hop on someone's panel and totally support it. Mm-hmm. Oh, I totally hate it, Jamie. I totally hate it. I don't really care, Jamie, what her issue is. But what she pulled the other day was utterly disgusting. If she had something to say to you on her channel, she could have just said something. She had to go the lowest she can go. And we all know who I'm talking about that went up on panel. Hey, Jess. It's illegal, for Christ's sakes. and you're supposed to think that I'm supposed to support that. Yeah, I really don't. I don't. I don't expect anything less from her. But I expected more from Siren. Hey, Becca Chu. I expected more from him, at least a little decency. But apparently that went out the window. Now, I'm not going to get involved with his fight with Lycan here. I think it's pretty dumb. All right. I'm not gonna get involved with his fight with Nikki. They can fight. He could fight with Nikki till the sun goes down each night. I don't care. But when he gets involved with shit like that, I'm gonna say something. Yeah, I expected more from him too, Kendra. I expected way more from him. Yeah, all I asked from him. Thank you, Sarah. They are at peace now. Learn it. Live it. Don't you love the peace? And some people can't handle that, Sarah. And I want to thank Jamie for that photo that he drew of me last night. I love it. I changed my photo last night. I just love it. You know, I got to go turn into merch. Yeah, she does, Sarah. She does. I talked to her last night. We had a nice long conversation, me and Nikki. And we all know why he's acting like Siren's acting like this. It's because, in our opinion, it's because he can't drag Jamie over at my channel. He can't do it over at Nikki's anymore. So he's just looking for a place. He looked for a place where he can do it freely. So we're gonna drop that subject. I just wanted to talk about that for just a few minutes. All right. And we're gonna go over to Jet's mom. All right. I was gonna talk about this for days, but I want to know, Jet's mom, what your problem is. What's your problem with me, bitch? I'm over at Nikki's, quietly listening to what she has to say, and I'm learning that you're over in Natasha's chat trying to stir up some drama with my name attached. Yeah, Jet's mom sucks, doesn't she? So what? I'd like to know what your fucking problem is, Margie, because yeah, she's the one that's drunk, Kimberly. She likes to drink White Claw at 8 a.m. and until she goes to bed at night. So what's your problem, Margie? You know I don't like you. I even had you blocked for the longest time. You know, I like to publicly apologize to Robbie regarding her because I thought ignorantly that she was one of his guns, his little trolls, so to speak, to go out and start problems with people. But apparently that's not the case because she's still doing it. And Robbie and her fell out. So yeah, at first I thought Robbie was behind it, but apparently looking at her nasty little bullshit. Yeah, I know, right? Witchy, who wants to be known as a raging alcoholic who drinks White Claw at 8 a.m. when she wakes up in the morning. And who sits there and just wants to start a problem. So I'd like to know what your fucking problem is, Margie. I don't like you. I don't talk about you. You're a nobody on here. You just go around starting trouble, trying to get Natasha to talk about me. And you don't give a shit, Margie. You don't give a shit. So what's your fucking problem? Most of the people around here don't like you. Nobody gets it. I guess you need another stint in rehab, Margie. But of course, continue to hate Bond, all right? We know that's all you're good for. We know that's all you're damn good for. So keep it up, hon. All right? We all know you wanted some attention, didn't you? So we're going to go to the next person. All right. We're going to go to the next person. Load, load, load. Come on. Co-op. All right. Tiffany, you're next. So, what are you doing? Spreading GoFundMe links. Hey, Ing. So, Tiffany, I see you spread a GoFundMe link. Did you make that link? Is that you trying to get some drug money? Let's see here. Screenshot sent. Help a loving man through a tough divorce. With the picture of Robbie's soon-to-be ex. With the community post from Tip Tiff saying this man has been through hell. Please consider helping him out. With the GoFundMe link. Really, Tiff? What the fuck is wrong with you? Did you make that just to be a little bitch? Huh? Of course. But hey. Yeah, she's a 30 thief, Kimberly. She's a dirty little thief. But damn. Do you have any morals, Tiffany? Do you? Apparently not. Let's just move on to the next topic, shall we? For tonight. Yeah, unfortunately. Anyone can make one. Anyone can make one of those. Either it's real or it's fake, you know? Who knows if that's real or it's fake? $2,000 goal? Yeah, unfortunately, which Nicole, you're right. So, Red Kim. Honey, I see you're on Natasha's panel. Just instigating everything. All right? You're on her panel instigating everyone and everything. Along with your husband who can't keep his hands and feet to himself. Why are you there? You made your position clear on Natasha. You can't stand her. So why are you there? Are you that desperate for subs and support that you'll sit there with fake apologies? Or is your husband making you do it? Because we all know that when you hop down from panel, he's gonna slap you silly. It's no secret. So if you want to end up in the ground, what can we do about it? We can't help you. We can't help you, Kim. You got to take the first step and say, enough's enough. But apparently, maybe she likes it. Let's see. You got kicked out of Natasha's. You got kicked out of Granny's Watching. You got kicked out of oh yeah, you left you turned on Lycan. I remember that. You alienated everyone. You alienated everyone over at Granny's Watching, didn't you? Alienated everyone over at Natasha's. I remember that. And then you ran, and then you took a break, and then you ran over and kissed Retro's ass. And then I see a community post by none other than Retro saying that they don't allow that she doesn't allow wife beaters in her chat. Well, that's one of the smartest things I ever seen. Yeah, that's fine, Ing. You can go over to Natasha's chat or channel anytime. I'm not here to tell anyone what the fuck to do. All right. But I'm not gonna sit here and go in pretend land and say, oh, she's this wonderful, wonderful person that does nothing wrong. All right. Oh yeah, Lady A. I've seen it. They want to be her. They want to be Nikki. But unfortunately, they fall short. They fall short. No one. There's only one darling Nikki, and they do a terrible job at it. I'll tell you that. All right. They do a terrible job. They do a very terrible job. All right. At being trying to mimic. So Noodle, you're next on my list to address tonight. So what the hell are you thinking? You're sitting in there dragging children again? You piece of shit. Has anyone taught you a damn thing? Let's see here. Threatening more real life and inciting real life. Still talking nonstop about Amber's kid, parenting, and allowing your chat to. I see you're still gassing it up. Shannon? You going to incite another CPS call? And then deny you did anything wrong? Damn. No wonder Natasha's dragging your ass. No sympathy, all right? No sympathy from me, okay? No sympathy from me. Now, in my opinion, Noodle deserves to be dragged from here to Kingdom Come. You know, Witchy, you know, I must be mistaken. Yeah, I don't really need one, but it's good to have one at the same time. You know, I just have everything just up and so let's just move on from sour milk. All right. And before we do that, Shannon, your memes suck. All right. Your memes really suck. I'm serious. Okay. They suck. And you need to stop abusing that restraining order you got, or stalking order, whatever you want to call it. It's bad luck, hon. Bad luck. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Naughty. So, CJ wants attention. So I've been seeing CJ in my feed this evening and last few nights. And CJ thinks she's all that. Really, CJ? You want to go there? CJ, you really want to go there? Calling Natasha a scammer. You want to call Natasha a scammer? Do I got to remind you you forged St. Jude receipt? You're the one who tried to get your subs to pay for what was it, a treadmill, and you couldn't even get enough money. Oh, that's right. Who actually paid? Hey, Mustang Sally, who paid to have CJ's teeth fixed? Who paid to have your teeth fixed, CJ? And you never did. In full, by the way. They still look like they've been knocked out. Huh? CJ? And you want to call someone a scammer? Who's scammy now? You have no right to call anyone a scammer, CJ. So I guess CJ has a GoFundMe. She's complaining about her hand is swollen again. Should I be worried? Is that another grift of yours, CJ? You're trying to get people to donate? Let's see here. Now she's dragging Natasha. Let's see here. Tell us again about your awesome TikTok success. How many hours have you been sitting looking at my picture now? Oh, looks like CJ's butt hurt. Natasha lost some weight. Oh, okay. So how's your weight loss going, CJ? How is it going? You haven't really posted any photos of your progress. Oh, that's right. You just lay down in the bed without your clothes on. That's right. I remember. At least Natasha, when she goes live, she has her clothes on. Damn. You are such a hypocrite, honey. Now she's 2 days ago. All you got is pics at bad angles, scammy. Where's your man? 12 years. This toothless wonder kept hers. Oh, really? CJ? Wouldn't have to wait when you're pig yourself. Oink oink. Oh, are you still monetized, CJ? Guess not. You're bitching and whining about it. Now you're going at Natasha. You think that's going to get you some donos? Hey, Wendy. Damn, CJ. You mad because she showed your photos and critiqued them? Well, at least you had your clothes on. I'll say that. So, just reading CJ's community post. Let me see what this fundraiser actually is. Oh, that's right. The one Tiffany shared. Let's put this up, all right? Please don't donate. We don't know if this is actually real. Okay, it says Michael actually organized it. I don't know. Created 22 hours ago. Rent, food, and monthly bills. Guess he's going broke. Okay. Whatever, CJ. Guess you're not donating. You're broke. You're a broke bitch, aren't you? So you're asking everyone to Damn, CJ, you damn flip flopper. And maybe if you got out and exercised and didn't need the jaws of life to get out of your house, you probably would lose weight. You know? So, I'm just going to reiterate, all right? Since Natasha Cooper came back, all right, she started dragging Shannon. All right, I was all for it because that dirty little excuse for a human being deserved it. All right, I'm the first one to admit that. Yeah, I'm sure, Ing. So Natasha came back, and I learned that Nikki had an issue with Natasha. She tried to practically throw it under the rug, give her another chance. That didn't work out so well, did it? All right. So putting that aside for the point of this review, all right. Natasha has always been controversial, all right. There's always been people that hated her guts. There's always people that loved her. I'll admit, she always has over 200 people in her chat listening to her. She always got her after a while. She always lost. She always went on a new channel every week because of cancel culture. All right, let's be real. It is what it is. But I'm not here for cancel culture. All right. If you don't like Natasha Cooper, just change the channel. That's how I view it. Okay. Just change the channel. No need to sit there and act like little Karen saying and I will say this, all right. Robbie actually was the one that mentioned Natasha Cooper. And I didn't know who the fuck she was. I'll be real. I didn't know who the fuck she was. So I looked her up, and I looked at some of her escapades on here, and I said she's not my cup of tea. I'm not a big fan of her, so I just let her be. All right. Plus, I saw that there was like maybe 9 channels that couldn't stand her, so I just said, okay, let me just let them go at her. I have other people I can review. But then what happened was Natasha came on Robbie's panel when I was up there and had something to say, and I was just okay. It's Robbie's panel. Let's be nice to Natasha. You know, it's not. I'm not going to sit there and disrespect Robbie because he gets along with Natasha, and I didn't care for her, so later when I went live, I says, I don't care for her. I thought she was a little hypocritical at times. I was giving a fair, and then she goes, and then someone supposedly emails her or messages her saying, I'm the P word. And I'm the friggin' P word, and I beat my mommy. And I'm like, what the fuck? So Natasha drops the link when she goes live during this whole thing. So I get up there and confront her. And she starts screaming at me, saying, oh, you're scum. You're this and you're that. So she starts muting me and kicks my ass off. And that's okay, whatever. That was my experience, okay? That was my experience with her. And I just says, she has enough people going after her. I don't have to really, it's not going to change anyone's mind. It's not going to do this. Even Surviving the Storms, Dorothy saw that and actually stuck up for me that day. And I really appreciated that. All right. I will be honest and say I got a lot of condolences that day due to what Natasha did. All right. I'll just say that because they thought what Natasha did was uncalled for. So what I did was I debunked the P word accusation 1, 2, 3. I actually posted what I actually got arrested for. All right. I actually posted what I actually got arrested for, and being on the registry wasn't one of them. All right. I'm not on the registry. So then when everyone saw that, they stopped with the P word accusation and they went with I beat my mommy. That's what actually happened. So so that's the source of the lie, I beat my mommy. All right. That's the source, Natasha Cooper. All right. And I don't think Natasha would actually remember. I think she goes through so many people. She says, okay, what's this? Or who's this? Yeah. But I will admit, I will say that Natasha does get a lot of subs. Okay. She does. She can be entertaining. Okay. She can be funny. But she has this dark side that it's yeah, Kimberly. She seems to fall for a ton of things other people tell her. It's like, oh, she heard it from someone, so it must be true. She doesn't check things because I don't think she has the time for it. She just or she doesn't care if it's the truth or not. It's just this person pissed me off today, so it's like, okay, I'll just tell a few fibs. Yeah, her true crime channel, her true crime channel is actually the one that has all the subs to it. So they go to Natasha for true crime, and then her drama channel usually has less. So yeah, Natasha is somewhat successful on here. She does make money, but she does have a history of not following through on where the money's going. All right. That's a problem too. Oh, absolutely, Mustang Sally. So my advice to anyone going over to Natasha's, all right, is go over there because you enjoy her content. All right. Don't go over there because how do I say it? Don't go over there expecting how do I say this? Don't go over there expecting anything from Natasha. All right. I wouldn't want that done to me. I wouldn't want it done to someone I care about. And Natasha deserves the same. All right. Don't go over there expecting something or expecting to use her in any way. Of course you did, Natasha. I mean, not Natasha and Mustang Sally. People sometimes go over there for laughs, and sometimes it goes from laughs to not being funny at all. You know, it's Natasha's known for going too far. All right, and then she thinks she's queen and she's better than everyone else due to her sub count, and that's what I have a problem with. All right, she thinks she's better than everyone else. She's queen because her true crime channel has over 20,000 subs. All right. No. She's not better than everyone else. She doesn't have the right to tell people where they can go. I'm glad she's successful. All right. I'm glad she's successful, but she doesn't have the right to control where people go. I'm just giving my opinion here. All right. If you don't, so treat. So if you like Natasha's content, go over there. Don't go over there expecting something. Expecting Natasha to drag someone for you. Expecting to get something from her. That's what I see some of these people, not everyone, all right, just a select few people over at Natasha's right now. They want something from Natasha. It's like, what can Natasha do for me today? All right. What can Natasha do for me today? It's never, I'm there to be Natasha's friend. I'm there to be entertained. It's not a lot. Some of these people they go over there because they're not good at dragging someone. So they say, "Oh, let me have Natasha do it for me. She has an audience." I've seen that with several people already. They say, "Well, I want an audience. I want Natasha to drag someone I don't like for me." And then there was someone else that says, "Oh, Robbie has an audience. Let me have Robbie drag someone for me, or let me have Jamie drag somebody for me." And it doesn't always work out that way. You know, they have their own. Yeah, absolutely, Mustang Sally. I pride myself on not being an echo chamber and a bunch of ass kissers. So if you like Natasha and you like her content, go right ahead and listen to her or say hello or whatever. Just don't expect full service. And if you don't get your way or you're mad at her, don't make up silly little socks of dead family members. All right? You don't have to be a little snot. You don't have to drop down to some of these other imbeciles. What do you call it? Their low level of intelligence. Because it then gives them ideas. If Natasha wants to be big and bad, she's going to do it on her own. All right? Now the thing with Nikki, all right. I'm just gonna give my opinion on it. I don't think Natasha remembers everything that she's done. Or she remembers that Nikki knows more or dealt with her, because Facebook and YouTube are two different platforms. Believe it or not. You could have your Facebook profile. You could have your YouTube profile, your channel name, and your Facebook profile. They could look totally different, and you don't make the connection. That's possible too. So, full service, it means you go over to a channel expecting something. Like you have an agenda. Oh, I don't like this person, so I want that creator to drag them for me. It's been done before, Bex. I've seen it. I've seen receipts of it. Okay, Ing. Nikki may be overreacting a bit, but do you think that they ain't overreacting? I think this whole back and forth between Nikki and Natasha and some of the people on her panel is stupid, to be honest with you. I think it's pretty dumb. If they want to go after Shannon, who abuses stalking order she got, and she won't shut the fuck up, go right ahead. No, Beckachu, it doesn't. Sorry. Next question. Okay, Ing, I can see that. They want Nikki to react, and I think especially Red Kim and her Scuzz Bucket husband, they're trying to troll Nikki. That's my opinion. A few people on that panel. And I think another person on that panel is just trying to is just angry because she stopped dragging someone that she made peace with. All right? That's just how I view it. Yeah, Mustang Sally, I'm just going to say this. I agreed with Shannon when she got the order. Okay? Mrs. Portland was out of fucking control. All right? But there's such a thing as abusing the order she got. She abused it to the point where it's not even a fair fight. She sits there, Shannon sits there and cries and cries and cries and cries about it. While the other side just sits there and can't say a word. Now, what I think should have happened, Mustang Sally, was I believe that order should have went both ways. You got a good point there, Ing. You got a great point there. Great point. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? It could be a variety of things. It could be looks, it could be monetization, it could be a combination of all, a bunch of things would drive this jealousy. It's yeah, of course, and you're entitled to your opinion, and this isn't an echo chamber like some channels. Yeah, this is an echo chamber. Some people want it to be, but yeah, because I remember the time that Shannon got upset because Debbie wanted to say something, and Jamie wouldn't sit there and ban her, as long as she was behaving herself. Why should she? Why should Jamie sit there and bend down backwards for her? It's yeah. I remember when it was fun, Mustang Sally. I remember when it was fucking fun, or somewhat fun. I remember the days when I'd get dragged down, saying, "Okay, this isn't funny. This is bullshit." Hey, Lady A. It is what it is, but my issue with over at Natasha's is it's how what I my concern is the hypocrisy. She could. I'll admit Natasha's entertaining. She can be. She can go from entertaining to boring in a breath. But it's like rules for thee and Rules for them. But she sits there and then she goes after her critics. And I'm saying, excuse me, at least I'm fair. I'm a fair critic. You know, I'm not going to sit there and condemn her for everything. Sometimes I agree with her, right? On some things, but I'll sit there and I'll say, wait, does she practice what she preaches? Yeah, Mustangs. I miss those times too. You know, it's okay. Just got a message. Dear. So has anything else been going on around here? Yeah, I got to schedule a game night again. Something. You know, it's just at the point now it's no fun anymore. Oh, you forgot. I almost forgot someone. Give me a second. Wow, Sally Ann. So now you're sharing on your community wall some bullshit, aren't you? So you're sharing a video. I don't know if this is Amber or not, of someone who wet their pants over at Granny Fanny's. Okay, you shared noodles. Are you admitting, Sally Ann, that, okay, thanks for the free advertising of Michael's GoFundMe? It did the trick to start it going. Are you admitting that GoFundMe is fake, Sally Ann? Damn. Okay, here's some more obsession. So, all right, everyone. I'm gonna hit the road, and please hit the thumbs up on the way out, and I'll see everyone another time. All right. Thanks for coming. Bye bye.